Hello again, YouTube. Welcome back to my home. Today, I'm coming to you pre-recorded from small town nowhere. All right. Actually, what I'm going to be talking about is actually a little bit kind of personal, just because I live in a very small rural community that is probably 79% Republican. So and it's also like majority retiree. So it's definitely not really the most best place for me to live, but this is my home and this is where I live. And I do want to say that being transgender in such a small community and such a conservative community is very challenging, and my heart goes out to anyone who is trying to transition or thinking about transitioning and they're in the same situation where they might not feel comfortable even expressing that because of the backlash that they know they're going to get, which, believe me, I have gotten. I have been harassed countless times. I've had my vehicle vandalized. I've just a lot of very, very hateful things said and done. But the way I look at it is this is where I live. This is where I grew up. So it shouldn't be incumbent upon me to go away because it's inconvenient for, politics of the community. I think by me choosing to stay, it actually is sending a message that, hey, I am a valid human being and I deserve to live in the place that I want. And just because it's inconvenient for other people because they can't get over their own phobias or have to try to relearn new things or new ideas, that shouldn't reflect on my ability to live wherever I want or be who I am where I am. So it has been pretty stressful, and I have had multiple people on occasion tell me, as recommendation, as like friend, like, hey, maybe you should move somewhere else. And don't get me wrong, like I would love to live in like Seattle or San Francisco, or if I can afford it. But that being said, I still wouldn't want to move there just because the people that I live around aren't as accepting. That's not right. That I shouldn't be made to feel like I'm being forced out of a community because I decided to be who I am. And I think that's something that more people should try to do, especially if they are transgender or they're thinking about transitioning. Especially because I think of all the people who may come after me if I were to move away that wouldn't have they'd be in the same situation. They would be stuck in a small town with no one to relate to. Whereas at least being myself, if there was a situation where there was another transgender individual or someone that had, gender issues, they could at least say, well, at least someone in this small community knows what I'm going through. I'm not alone. Whereas if I chose to move away, they wouldn't have that, just like I didn't. And that was a very difficult, trying time. So I feel like if I move away from small town, rural, or wherever, then I'm just giving the haters what they want. And I'd much rather not do that because I think that sends an even more powerful message that, I feel so validated in my own sense of self that you can't get me to leave. So anyway, hopefully those are encouraging words or words of wisdom from, little old me. But just in keeping with tandem of my making one video every single day, henceforth till, I don't know, I die or something. Yeah, just continue to keep subscribing and watching my videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.